Hello everyone, and let me get this out of the way. I might need this. Welcome to the Mind, Body, Soul Evolution. My name is Debbie, and we are pulling cards today for Sagittarius season. Sagittarius season starts on November 21st. And if you're following astrology at all, I want to light up my sage. I think we need to clear some of these cards, right? So on the 19th of November, Pluto entered Aquarius, where it will remain for about 19 to 20 years. So the last time Pluto entered Aquarius, Pluto takes about 248 years to go through the cycle of the zodiac signs. So last time that happened, if you are in the United States or know your U.S. history, that was the birth of the United States, 1776. So Pluto it takes a while, but it brings about big, big changes. Changes in everything, right? So we have a 20-year cycle, and life is about change. It's about transformation. Some things we like and some things we don't. But yeah, we need to kind of get ourselves ready for this. So there's a lot happening this week. Pluto entered Aquarius. Let me just get these boxes out of the way. Sagittarius season starts on the 21st. Saturn has stationed direct, and Mercury goes retrograde on the 25th. So a lot happening this week. So I'm also lighting an incense because I think we just kind of need some extra energy. And we'll pull our cards and see like where this guidance, right? Where all of this guidance is taking us. I have a cone. And this is amber. It is one of the fragrances of Sagittarians. So yeah, a lot happening energetically. So happy birthday, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the sign of the archer. It is the centaur. Its ruling planet is Jupiter. It is a fire sign. It is the last of the fire signs on the zodiacal wheel. So if you look at it, the first fire sign is Aries, and that is like a little match flame, right? A little strike of a match or a little candle. The second one is Leo. And so Leo is like a bonfire. But so everything picks up energetically. By the time you get to Sagittarius, it's a full-blown fire. It's a big old it's a big old forest fire happening. And it's a bad analogy, but that's really kind of what's happening around here right now. So Sagittarian is big energy. They have, a zest for life. They are spontaneous. They can be very blunt and direct. They're very honest. They are very faithful. And they are the seekers of truth. And they can spend hours just talking about philosophy and the meaning of life. So Sagittarians can be your best friend. They are your ride or die. And they will hold your secrets close, but they will be very honest with you and what they think that you need to be doing or what you're not doing right or for yourself. So yeah, a lot of energy happening. So let's pull a card from the moon deck to start. And we'll get into our tarot, and then we'll end up with an archangel card. Yeah, so a lot is happening. So we're kind of being called also to slow down a little bit, right? Mercury retrograde. We know things get a little crazy and hectic and wonky and haywire, and communication and tends to be misunderstood, which I had that happen last night. And we don't always hear things the way that they're meant to be received. Computer glitches, phone glitches, emails not going through, text messages being delayed, transportation, right? So yeah, so a lot happens in Mercury retrograde, when it happens during the holiday season, it's a really good time. It's an invitation, right? To slow down. To give yourself the chance to just enjoy the holidays with all the junk, with all the hustle, with all the stress, with all the prep, right, with all the plans. And whatever the holidays hold for you and your family or your friends, right? It's just an invitation to slow down. So since we know we are in this phase, and there's a lot of transformation happening, a lot of spiritual energy moving, we can kind of prepare a little bit for that. Okay, cards are coming out in twos today. So we can kind of prepare for that, right? So, get your shopping list together now. And some of the things that you can purchase ahead of time, do those purchases. Like the things are not going to go bad on you. Get those done before you are in the line and there's 1,000 people and then a ton of cars in the parking lot. And then you can't find a place to park and you get frustrated. Like, and I did the same thing, right? We are all guilty of that. But you know what? Prepare for it. We are here. So let's see if anything else wants to pop out. We've had 6 cards pop out. See if anything else wants to make its way. This is Sagittarius season though. Jupiter is a planet of expansion. It is the ruler of Sagittarius. It expands everything it touches. So it expands all the good things and expands all the not so good things. Card on the rid of the deck is the Devil. What are we holding on to that is holding us back? This comes into shadow work, right? What are you hanging on to? Or what has a hold on you? Wheel of Fortune. 2 major arcanas. Turning points coming up. Knight of Cups. We'll leave it at that. Or else, we'll have the whole deck out. We don't want that. There's a lot of cards here. So we'll go with these and then we'll pull the Archangel card. So let's start with our Moon deck card. I am at home in my body and at peace in my spirit. So this is really the message, right? The overall message. I talk a lot in my yoga classes about, you are with yourself 24/7. You're in your mind, you're in your body, you're in your thoughts. Make that a great place to be. Make you a great place to be. You're with yourself 24/7. So be at home. Find peace in your spirit. And globally, that's what we're being called to do, is to connect back to ourselves and to find that inner peace. That all has to do with the shadow work that our lovely friend, the Devil, at the bottom of our deck came up with, right? So let's lean into our tarot. Let me just put these in order here. We have a lot. 5 of Swords, right? The Lovers. We have Major Arcana, Minor Arcana, 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands. So let's deal with these first. Let's look at these first. We'll start at the beginning. So 5 of Swords. Swords are your thoughts. Swords are also education and learning, and your learning. 5s are transformation or shifting or changing on a smaller, shorter level than the Wheel of Fortune. So where are we conflicted? Are we conflicted at being able to be comfortable in our own skin and being comfortable as to who we are? Is that causing conflict? or is an external conflict for some of us. Maybe our thoughts are, this time of year, a lot of people have, it's just a sad time for some people, right? It's a really hard time to get through the holidays, especially if you've been through trauma, if you don't have a lot of family by you, or if you've lost loved ones near the holiday season, right? It can be a trigger. But yet the Lovers comes along like we're not alone. We are meant to be in community. We're meant to have these relationships around us. This could be a love relationship. It could just be allowing yourself to be part of a loving community. Lovers is also about making choices, which is really unique because we also have the Two of Wands here and the Two of Cups. We have the Lovers, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups. And these are all about making choices. With the Two of Cups and the Lovers coming together, this could be asking you to look at your personal relationships, whether it is with your partner, your friends, your close family members. If they're being illuminated here, having a peaceful experience. And if there has been some conflict, we're going to be moving ourselves to resolution. But the Two of Wands is making a choice. Like, which way do I want to go? Which direction are you being guided to go? There's a lot of support, a lot of community. You're being guided to go into the space of love. If anything that is coming up that is not that, you're going to be redirected. Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands. So again, what conflicts? We're being asked to look at the things that keep us up at night, at the things that are causing stress, at the things we are worrying about. That is, again, a lot of this is coming back to shadow work, right? The things we feel like we can't resolve, maybe you're not supposed to. Maybe you're supposed to step aside, stop fighting and working on something that's not yours to work on. We can get really caught up in trying to fix a situation, fix a relationship, not fix a person, but fix a conflict with ourselves and someone, or maybe two friends or something. And sometimes it's not your place to do that. A lot of us are being called to drop, let it go, drop down everything. If it's not yours, if it's not working for you, then stop continuing, stop the fight. It's too much. We're exhausting an awful lot of energy into something that is taking away our place of peace. Again, being at peace in your spirit. This is where we're going. This is where we're going. Comfortable in our own self, having peace in your spirit. That's peace in your soul. Anything that is taking that peace away is not where you need to be. You're being asked to lay these swords down, right? The Five of Swords. Two people have laid their swords down and they're surrendering. They're leaving. They're like, this isn't for me. This is not my battle. I cannot continue to do this any longer. And in laying down the swords, then we get to make a new choice. And the choice is harmony. And it is healthy partnerships. That's where we're going. Seven of Cups and Nine of Cups. Yeah. Dreaming of that beautiful future. Right? This is the future we want. We're leaving this. We're no longer putting energy into something that's just zapping our strength. We're no longer going to allow things to keep us awake. That is not even ours. This is a future. that we are dreaming of. Cups up, cups filled with everything of intuition and love and compassion and abundance. How do we get there? Look at the things that are keeping us back, that are keeping us small. Look how small in this picture the people are with, and the devil is just an icon, right? It's just a metaphor for whatever it is you feel like you're tied to or chained to. If you look at the people, they have a chain around their neck. Okay, there's a noise outside. There's a chain around their neck. However, the chain is loose. They can make, where'd it go? They can make the choice, right? 2 is about choices. They can make the choice to slip those chains off and to walk away, right? Just to completely walk away, like these 2 did, right? They're walking away. It's not working. To make the choice to walk away. It's not easy, and I'm never going to tell you that it is, but I will tell you that when you make the decision and you start working on yourself, it is so worth it. And what happens once we make that decision? Knight of Cups, the most romantic knight in the deck. The Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, right? The 2 most romantic male energies in the deck, right? Then you open yourself up for love, for compatible partnerships, right? For a partnership that is fair, we're sharing things back and forth. It is guided by a higher realm. Funny that there's an archangel in here, and I have in both of these cards, and I have the archangel deck to pull from afterwards, right? Once we decide to step away, to walk away from what is holding us back, from what is keeping us awake, from what's taking our energy from us. Once we decide to slip those chains off, then right away, compassion, intuition, unity, relationships start to form. They start to offer themselves. He has a cup in his hand, but he's holding it forward as in a sign of offering. Then we realize we're at a turning point in our life, and we get to choose where we're turning the wheel of life. And this is the wheel of fortune, it's the wheel of life. Are you turning back? Are you going back to this? Are you going to go back and fight for something that's not yours? Or are you going to slip off those chains and move forward into bliss and harmony? Are you finally going to allow your dreams to come forward for you? Wow, a lot of energy in these cards. This is Sagittarius season, and it's probably not surprising for me that this is coming up. Sagittarius is a fire sign. We already went through that, so there's a lot of passion behind Sagittarians. Sometimes they can be overly passionate, but sometimes that's what you need in order to move forward, right? In order to break through the chains and the darkness, to keep the thoughts at bay. Because here's the thing. If we keep allowing these thoughts to keep us awake at night, if we keep replaying in our mind the tape of the thoughts, right? Thoughts become actions, actions become your reality. Then we suffer from stress, tension, anxiety. Then that slips into depression. And then we get further and further away from ourselves when we are only being asked to become closer and closer to ourselves. Yeah. Great Sagittarius season. I'm always going to say that though. So let's pull an Archangel card. Let's just see what we're closing up with. I'm going to show you the back of the card because it's really, really beautiful. And we will see what the cards hold here. And yeah, happy birthday, Sagittarius, right? You're coming on strong, which is not a surprise. All my Saggy friends, my one class that I teach, my Sunday class, we are probably about 40%, 35 to 40% Sagittarians. There's like a whole bunch of Sagittarians in there. And when all the Sagittarians are there, it's just a much more powerful class. Oh, sorry. 2 cards popped out. First one is have confidence. My prayer, this is a prayer to Archangel Michael. Please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine, wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all my ways. Confidence to walk away. Confidence to have your cups filled. Confidence to say, I've had enough. Confidence to say, no longer. I'm sorry, there's just such a noise out. I don't know what's going on outside. Confidence to no longer be kept awake by things and by other people and by our thoughts. Confidence to move into healthy relationships. Confidence to turn the wheel of fortune in your favor instead of going backwards. We are not going backwards. We can look to the past as a learning tool. But that's it. Take the lessons and move forward. And then the other card is write about your thoughts and feelings. I'm a big journaler. Those of you who don't know, I have my journals all back behind me. They're literally all over my place. And it says, my prayer, thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I can clearly express myself and glean insight, blessings, and healings. This is the step to come to here. The road. What I love about tarot, it lays out the whole map for us. The whole roadmap is laid out. We may not see it, and sometimes you need somebody to break it down. The whole thing has just been laid out for the Sagittarius season. You have these next 4 weeks to really lean in, to go from here to here to here. This is your journey for Sagittarius season, right? Being at home in your body and peace in your spirit, peace in your soul. And how do you get there? Yoga and movement. I did do a yoga video. I will be posting that later. And journaling. Sometimes we just need to write to get the energy out, to purge it from our bodies. And sometimes just writing it out gets it out of our mind, and then we stop pondering about that, or we stop letting those thoughts come in. They give them an outlet to leave, right? It's permission to take off the chains. So maybe it's your thoughts that you're tied to, that you have not given yourself permission to find resolve. But it's there for you. It's there for you. Okay, Sagittarius, happy birthday again. My favorite season. I am a Sag, and just FYI, I am a triple Sag. I was born on a new moon. So my sun, moon, and ascending are all in Sagittarius. So if Aries is a little matchlight or a little candlelight, and Leo is a little bit of a bonfire, and regular Sagittarius is a forest fire, then a triple Sag is like hell on wheels sometimes. Always hell on wheels with love. So yeah, a lot of passion, a lot of energy, and hopefully guiding in the right direction. So if you have found this information, these cards, this video helpful, drop a note in the comments, right? It's always nice to see if I am helping anyone, if this is resonating with you. If you'd like to book a reading, just leave your information in the comments. I am working on getting email and all that other stuff for this. And until next time, always enjoy this season, even with the Mercury retrograde. But we can't control what happens with Pluto in Aquarius. Major shifts are happening. It's going to take a while for them to culminate. 20 years, 19 to 20 years. So enjoy your holidays. And until next time, always I send you light and love from my soul to yours. And I will see you soon. So let me just kind of get this. And okay, everyone, take care. Have a very wonderful day.